forgotten how to make a YouTube video. This is nice. Hello again, YouTube. It has been a hot minute. No, seriously, 8 months is a very long time. The last video I posted, I had just gotten my Taylor Swift haircut, which I regret immensely. And a lot has happened since then. A lot. Like, I can't stress how much stuff happened. Some good, some bad, some ugly. But we are powering through, because that's just what you have to do sometimes. So what better way to get over sadness and depression than to make content that makes only me laugh? Let's get started. So today's tutorial is going to be my summer skincare routine, and as you can tell, I already don't give a fuck. I kind of can't wear my normal skincare routine in the Texas summer because if I did, I'd end up looking like the Nazis from the Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, and it also takes a long time, and I like to sleep in the summer, so I've decided to lazy girl my lazy girl skincare routine, or face routine. It's not really skincare because I'm putting crap on my face. Anyway, let's get to it. Normally what I do, I wash my face before I put my makeup on because it's counterproductive. To add a little bit of moisture back into my face before I put my foundation on, I use the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with Aloe Herbs and Rose Water. This thing, if you've watched my videos in the past, you've seen me use this in every single one of them. So I spray this on liberally. Refreshing. I fan it down because I ain't got time to wait. Then I use my Benefit POREfessional, or the POREfessional Matte Rescue. This stuff is a lifesaver. It's another thing that you've probably seen me use in the rest of my videos. I just apply this to the problem areas, so all over my face. It helps give the illusion that I don't have like the holes in my face that genetics has very nicely blessed me with. Where'd my shit go? So once that's done, I use one of these two, or sometimes I mix them if I'm feeling a little saucy. Maybelline Dream BB Fresh 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector Pomegranate Extract Light Medium Sheer Tint, or that whole name, but without the pomegranate extract. Basically just a tinted moisturizer, if I'm being completely honest here, but they both do different things. This one right here is like an acne fighting one, so I bought it when my skin was like acting up, I will tell you that. But this is the one I've used the most, and I absolutely love it. It makes my face super soft. I think that has to do with the pomegranate extract, and it's super hydrating, and it's got SPF in it, so that's a good thing to have during the summer, especially if you go outside all the time like I do. So I just kind of just apply it to my face. There's no method to the madness. Just kind of do all that stuff. Looking great. Now, this is something that almost every other beauty guru on YouTube would have a heart attack over, but I just use my hands to kind of apply it because it's just a tinted moisturizer. It's really not foundation. And this was like $8, so $8 is $8. It's extremely sheer coverage, but it does give you, like I said, that SPF, and there's a little tint to it, so it's gonna give you a little bit of color. And it'll cover up most things. It's not gonna cover up like huge blemishes, as you can see. The next thing I do is I conceal with my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer, and I swear by this stuff. I've only been using it for maybe a couple months now, but I absolutely love it. It's super light in consistency, so I was like kind of like skeptical because I don't like concealers that don't conceal properly. Like, y'all know my absolute favorite is Tarte Shape Tape, but that stuff is so thick and I can't wear it during the summer because it makes me feel like I'm wearing like literally frosting on my face, and it's awful. But this is super creamy, super light. It is like a full coverage concealer, and it does exactly what it's supposed to do, and I love it so much. I recommend it to everyone now because I have never used a concealer this great before. And it costs the exact same as the Tarte Shape Tape, which I think it's $24 now. I don't even remember. As you can tell, I don't buy makeup that much anymore because I'm a poor student. Well, technically not anymore, I guess. I graduated. So now I do take my beauty blender and I wet it down a little bit with some water, as you have probably seen in my old videos. I still do that, and then I just blend this stuff out. I am so amazed by this stuff because like Tarte Shape Tape dries like almost instantly, so when you put it on your face you have to act really fast. This stuff blends out so well even if you like just have it sit. And a little of this stuff does really go a long way, like if you think about it. Yeah, look. I had like 3 giant red spots like right here, and you can't even see them when I cover it with a concealer. This stuff is so great. It's a lifesaver. Thank you, Laura Mercier, or whatever your last name is. I love you more than life itself. So there we go. It's a flawless face. Now I take my Airspun loose face powder, which you've seen if you watch my videos, and my Real Techniques beauty blender that has the flat end, and I just put that on top of my concealer wherever I have like the most oil. It's kind of more oil control, especially during the summer. And then I let that sit for a hot minute. The next thing I do, usually I draw on my eyebrows with an eyebrow pencil, but during the summer, who has the time for that? And especially if you're going swimming or something like that, like who cares? Even when I do draw on my eyebrows or fill them in or whatever, I still put this NYX mascara, tinted eyebrow mascara, on it. I swear by this stuff. Oh my gosh, do I swear by this stuff. First of all, it's like $7 and it works so well. There are days that I like won't even put on foundation and I'll still put this on because I literally have no eyebrows. They are non-existent. But this gives it just enough color where it looks natural, especially if you have your eyebrows. See, you can definitely tell because there's an eyebrow on this side. This is my absolute favorite eyebrow product, and I've used stuff from Benefit. Like, Benefit doesn't even compare. Plus you're paying like Benefit prices. Like, I think their eyebrow mascara is like $24 and this is $7, and it does the exact same thing for 4 times less. So I absolutely love this stuff. So there we go, we got eyebrows now. We are almost ready to slay the day away. Now what I do is I brush away the stuff I baked onto my face, but I also go in with another little bit of powder, just kind of like this, to hit every other area that I didn't bake, just to kind of make sure everything gets a little dab of the powder, but not too much, because again, this is natural. Now this is usually the time that I will contour and put highlight and blush and all that stuff. Usually during the summer I just put on a little bit of blush and some highlight, just kind of depending on where I'm going and the works. So I'm going to be using this Milani powder blush, and it looks like a little flower. It's so pretty. But I just kind of swirl that around about 1,000,000 times because this shit doesn't let up, and then just apply it. Give myself a little color so I don't look dead. Then I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Radiant Lights. This is the first highlighter I ever bought, literally like 5 years ago. I think I was in high school when I bought this, and I've barely hit pan. Like, this stuff is amazing. And it's also like $7. And it's the most poppin' highlighter I've ever used. Can you see that? That's a one little swipe. Oh, Makeup Revolution, you have snatched me bald. And I strobe, as the cool kids say it. So I put it on my cheekbones, my nose, a little bit above my lip, some on my chin, and then a little on my forehead. So it gives you a little bit of that natural glow. Then of course some chapstick, because I have crusty ass lips and nobody likes crusty ass lips. So that's it for the facial region. Now I'm going to do my eyes. So I'm going to curl them because genetics did me dirty and my eyelashes stick straight out instead of naturally curling and looking all beautiful and shit. Try to curl them as close as I can to my eyelid without actually getting my eyelid and ripping my skin. Quick tip, if you are ever curling your eyelashes, curl them and flip them up because it'll make them stay up longer. Before I put mascara on, I usually use some sort of eyeshadow primer to kind of keep the mascara from sticking, because my eyelids, weirdly enough, are like the oiliest part of my face. So mascara will I will get like raccoon eyes. It's bad. I use my eyeshadow primer, which is my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Enigma, which I don't even think they make this color anymore. I got it for free when I worked at Ulta. I put this stuff on my lids and I blend it out. This stuff is so nice, especially when you use it for like what you're supposed to, is like putting powder and shit on top of it. It's like a magnet and it like holds down the powder and everything that you put on top of it, and it doesn't crease, it doesn't move. So I bet it would be good as a concealer. It's just like weirdly thick. I might try it. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Not today though. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Voluminous Superstar mascara from I don't remember which brand because it's not on here and I threw the box away like a million years ago when I bought it. But it's got the two sides. It's got the primer, which is like the white mascara, excuse me, and then it's got the actual mascara side on the other end. I don't like the mascara. I like the primer though. The mascara literally like transfers to the very bottom of my eyes and it looks terrible. So I just like to use this to kind of lengthen and separate my lashes, as well as give it like a base coat, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be used that way. Perfect for my lashes because all I really need to do with mine is separate them, because they're pretty decent, I guess, when they're curled, but they like to stick together. They're a friendly bunch. I know that this brand, I think it's Maybelline, has one that has fibers in their primer, which is good for people that have really short lashes, because when you build it with the fibers attach to your lashes and make them look longer and more voluptuous. So I would recommend that for somebody who's struggling with like short lashes. So once I have that on there, I use one of like 3 different mascaras that I have. Right now my favorite is the Makeup Revolution Excessive Lash, which I'm almost out of this one and I'm very, very depressed by it. Just like a basic wand, but it separates your lashes and just does wonderful things for them. It is $24, I know that, and you can only get it at Sephora. Makeup Forever, not Makeup Revolution. My bad. I gave clout to the wrong company. It's Makeup Forever, which is, I'm assuming, just a Sephora brand, because I worked at Ulta and we didn't have it. So I absolutely love this stuff so much. And it's one of the only mascaras that I've used that doesn't transfer to the bottom of my eyes. So that's a huge deal because most mascaras do that. Even my all-time favorite, the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, I had to stop using it because it was just not working out for me anymore. Don't you dare die on me. Not today. Not while the camera's on. I think it's time for me to say goodbye to this guy because I'm getting barely any more product out of it. And then after everything is applied to the face and whatnot, I use my Maybelline Master Fix by Face Studio Wear Boosting Setting Spray, locks in makeup, long lasting finish, blah 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 blah. I also swear by this stuff. This was kind of an impulse buy because I didn't actually really like setting sprays at one point because the first one I used absolutely sucked. It sucked for me. I know a lot of people really love the Urban Decay setting spray, the all-nighter, but it just didn't work for me. It made my face extremely oily. And then I guess they heard me complain because then they made one that was made for oily skin, and I used it one time and it dried my face out super badly. So they need to make a happy medium one, and maybe I'll go back to your setting sprays, but maybe not because this is $10 and your setting spray is $32. So whatever, you shake it up and you spray a few times and you dry that shit down and you are good to go for the rest of the day. This one is a matte setting spray, and I was kind of worried about it because matte stuff usually means it's gonna dry your skin out or overcompensate and make your face extremely oily. But this one literally does exactly what it's supposed to do. It makes your makeup finish matte, but it doesn't dry your skin out. And I thank Maybelline for that because my oily ass is very oily. This is my basic summer whenever I don't feel like putting on a ton of makeup routine, and it does the job. I look decent. It's a bit of a different tutorial. I usually don't talk them through, so if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below or leave me a thumbs up. Share the video if you think I'm slightly funny or funny looking. Either way, show your friends. I'm hoping to make more videos this summer, and more makeup videos, more favorites videos, funny videos, if that's something that you'd like to do. I just want to make more content and kind of record what I do this summer because it's a new summer for me. I'm a college graduate, I'm hopefully moving, and I'm going to beauty school, so it's going to be a journey, and I'm hoping to document it. So if that's something you care about, let me know. Like this video, share this video, the whole works. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate the love and support that you've given me through everything. If you follow me on any of my social media, I've documented my last 8 months, and it's been rough, but we're getting there, so thanks. I will see you next time, YouTube, and hopefully it's soon. Maybe it won't be, I don't know. We'll just see. Who knows?